a perfect cute little gift that you can give people to wish them a great day ahead. So a friend reached out the other day to ask if I could make them a positive potato, and I did. And it is just the cutest little thing. The little note says, life was all out of lemons, so here's a potato instead. And if you haven't seen those are like the cute little vegetables with like positive notes. It's like, you can do it. I'm a tiny little corn. I believe in you. Things like that. And on this video, I want to show you how I did it. So starting with a magic ring, I'm going to do one single or chain one. And then into the magic ring, I'm going to do, let's see, maybe 6 single crochets. We're going to figure this out as I go. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. Yeah, that seems about right. 6 single crochets, and now we're going to start the next row with increases. So into this one, I'm going to do 2, but I'm going to put a stitch marker into the first one because I don't want to forget that that's what that is. So that is a row of increases. Cool. The next one is also going to be increases. So, 2 single crochets into each stitch all the way around. So we're trying to grow this up until having, what's it called? The circumference we want. And we want this to be a tiny little potato. So it doesn't even have to be that big. We might actually stop here. Let me think about that. No, we're going to add one more. So for the next one, we're going to do, let's see here. We're going to do 1 single crochet and 1 increase into each, like into the stitches around. So that was my first one, and now an increase. 1 single crochet, 1 increase, 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 1 single crochet, 1 increase. Okay, and now that's the circumference we want. And now I'm just going to do a bunch of rows of single crochets. And I'm actually going to leave that stitch marker on the first stitch to remember where I begin and end. So now we're just going to do single crochets up until we have the height that we want of the tiny little potato. Okay. So this here finishes my 7th row. I think that's good enough. I think we should start doing the decreases now. But I want to put in the eyes and the mouth. So for this, let's see. Let me go find my eyes. I've got some thread for the mouth and my eyes. So let's find some eyes that are small enough. Let's see. I got these on Amazon, I'm pretty sure. So in case you're wondering where to buy these bad boys. If you don't have these, you can always use the same thread to make some. But because I have them, I want to use them. Okay, that's cute. I think we want them this size. Let me see if maybe a slightly bigger one would look better. Oh yeah, bigger is better. That's so cute. Okay, we are going to use this size then. Let's see. Yeah. And then I need my safety thingies. So let's do that. We want to do this before we stuff it so that we don't have to worry about it after. So that is, oh, secured now. There we go. Cutie patootie. And now we want to cut this and thread a little mouth. I kind of want it to be smiling. I've seen some online and they're like serious mouth, but we want ours to be a friendly, happy looking potato. And now I can cut this and we have a smile. Cute. And I'm going to grab my stuffing now and stuff the little potato to be a stuffed potato. Maybe that's too much, but we'll see. Oh my gosh, this is the cutest thing. And I'm going to start doing the decreases and stuff it again in just a minute to make sure that the head is also stuffed. So I'm about to lose a single crochet there. Let's see. Oh no, there it is. Okay. So now I want to grab my stitch marker actually to bring it up. And so this first stitch, I'm going to mark it. So that's just going to be one single crochet, stitch marker. And now we're going to do decrease, a single crochet decrease. Now one single crochet and one decrease. One single crochet and one decrease. All the way around. One decrease, one single crochet, one decrease, one single crochet. Oh, I don't know what happened there, but I'm going to go into the stitch marker stitch and do my last decrease. There we go. And remove that stitch marker. And now I'm going to do a row of just decreases. So decrease here. And I'm going to do my stitch marker. So one decrease. One decrease. One decrease. One decrease. Before I finish this, I should probably add a little more stuffing actually. Maybe a tiny little bit more. Make sure there's enough in there. Okay, now I'm going to continue my decreases. Okay. Decrease. And my last one going into the stitch with the stitch marker. And let's see. We have a tiny little hole up there that we're going to sew together. But oh my gosh. Adorable. Cutting the yarn long enough that I can use this to sew it later and removing the stitch marker. So now I'm going to close this off. I've seen a strategy that you just grab the one side of the stitch so you can close things off. Let's see if we could do that. So essentially we grab kind of like the inner part of the stitch. So that's one. Two. Three. 4. and 5. Yeah, it gives it like a little bit of a head there. Cool. Now that is sewn together, and I'm just gonna kind of thread it through the back to hide this tail. Just doing it kind of through the stitches so that you can't see it. And one more time. So now I'm just gonna thread it through and cut it. And here is our little guy. Literally the cutest little blob on earth. Okay, I finally figured out the arm. So let us do this. So essentially you want to do you want to use a 2.5 millimeter hook, so a smaller hook. And we're going to start with a magic circle. And into the magic circle, we're going to do 5 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to close the magic circle. And essentially you just want to do 1 single crochet into each of the stitches around until you have the length of your arm that you want. In my case, I'm going to mimic this guy, that little sausage. So I'm just going to do 1 single crochet around and show you what it looks like when it's growing. It's a little tricky because it's kind of tight, but just trust that you're making a little sausage thing as you keep going upwards. A second here. And it's tough to see sometimes, so what I like doing is kind of squishing the work so I can see the next stitch clearly and I don't skip one. Okay, let's see if I have the same length now. Yeah, I kind of do. So there we go. I'm going to cut it now, and then I'm going to sew them through the body. I don't know how. I probably want them to be a little lower just so it can hold the little sign without covering the face. But look at how cute. Okay, I swear this little thing is the cutest thing.